Hey everybody. So this is kind of strange what's happening out here. So like after I read the little Bible quote and then I finished reading it and then it's like, I'm getting hit with like I just said that like, y'all are just sitting here essentially waiting on me. And this is me that because I'm so hard on myself and it's like I'm always like being down on myself and like you fuck this up, you ain't that, you ain't shit, you ain't this, you ain't that. Like I was just about to like make this whole I did make a video and I was about to upload it and even that video wasn't even but and there's a part of me that wants, like right now, there's a part of me that wants, because I'm just so used to like, oh, I was wrong, I was fucked that up, I messed that up. But then another part of me is like, I don't feel bad about it actually. Like I actually don't feel bad about saying that y'all have been waiting on me. And it's like, if I am the dude that's supposed to do this and everything I've been working on is something that's going to transpire, then I mean I would be right. I mean somebody has got to be that leading force for the rest of humanity. And I don't see anybody else at all that's speaking in the way that I'm speaking about or doing the things that I'm doing. And if I'm not aware of it, like I don't know what my former friends are working on. They have not allowed me to see what it is they're working on. Josh just sent me. I'm. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to use your name, but former friends just sent me a link, but I'm not going to look at his link because of the way that we left. That in itself says something, dude. Like when you know how we left things, and it's like instead of you addressing the problem that we had when we split, you just send me a link, and it's like that right there tells me that like that's not really something I want to engage in right now. Because like to me, like the most loving thing to do is we first need to settle this. We need to figure out what went wrong, and who was like just where each of us was. We both made mistakes. Maybe somebody made a huge mistake and somebody else didn't. I mean, we need to figure it out. We need to let love be our guide in order to do that. This is exactly why I'm glad that I didn't choose to look at his link and choose to communicate with him because again, the fact that he just sent me a link is in itself identifying of where he's at. Because to me, I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have just sent you a link. I would have reached out and been like, "Hey, man, how are you doing?" First of all, like just from one human being to another, as somebody whom I still and did deeply care about, and I still do, as I just said, I would want to know how you're doing. Like that would be my main thing. Is just how are you, bro? I hadn't heard from you in a while. It's the craziest time on the planet. I'm glad you're alive. How are you? But instead of that, all I got sent was a link, and the other former friends, have done similar things too, which tells me where you guys are at. Um, so it is what it is, dude. Like if that's really what I came here to do, and it's like I need to be more confident in what I came here to do, what I can do, and what I feel good about doing, because I know this love stuff really well. Like I'm really good at. I don't want to boast my. It's only because of that connection. Like it's just I just know. I just feel like I have a real good relationship with it. I really do. So, um, like it's funny. I was literally about to go on here and like do all this. Like, oh, I'm sorry. I was being too confident, arrogant, and prideful, and all these types of things. And it's like, but I'm actually not feeling that in my heart. Like I'm not feeling conflicted to do that in my heart, which means that what I said was likely true. Um, and it's time. I think it is. If I'm gonna do this thing, then I need to be more confident in my ability to do this. And I've been thinking about going live soon here, and that's the next step. That's my next step in this thing, and how I help serve the collective is by putting myself out there for humanity in a live way, to where I can be there to communicate with anybody that needs help in a live manner. and so, anyways, yeah, it's all like it's just funny how things work. So anyway, all right, I love you guys. I'll take care. Bye.